It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
And good morning to you on Thursday. Glad you're with us. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching, sharing with your friends. And here we go. We'll do some news.
All right. Just as the Real ID requirements are picking up, as we've told you, and Springfield police are now cracking down on unregistered vehicles or expired tags. Right about that time, the city just announced that there will only be 2 DMV offices instead of 3. The Department of Motor Vehicles office, which is on East Battlefield Road, that one is closing down, unfortunately. The contractor there, because those are contracted out, is not renewing their contract. So that means now the Department of Revenue, who operates the DMVs, they are looking for another location to open up. So it's just the timing of it because of the other things that are happening right now.
So there will be 3 again, just it'll be a little while.
Correct. Yeah. I know it's always so interesting when you go to a DMV. Like I know the one in Ozark, and it may still be, but for the longest time it was run by like the Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks. You know, do you remember that, like BCFO or whatever?
Yeah, there was one in Springfield that way too.
It used to throw me off, but that's how they do it. So
yeah, it's a unique way of running those offices, but it becomes a moneymaker for the charity, which I guess works.
Yeah, works out. Win-win for them, except for, right now, because the contract is not being renewed. But okay, speaking of cars and DMV, all things motors, lots of us are going to be hitting the road this weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend, and AAA is projecting 45.1 million people traveling at least 50 miles from their home by car between starting today and Monday. That is the counting period. That is also a record high number of travelers. Also a plus, we will see the lowest Memorial Day gas prices that we've seen on this specific weekend since 2021. In Missouri, the statewide average for gas is $2.87. That's about 30 cents lower than it was at this time last year.
Well, that's quite a bit lower, but it doesn't feel all that low, does it? I still feel like gas is outrageous.
Gas to me also seems outrageous, as does food. But I mean, 30% or 30 cents lower than it was at this time last year is a step in the right direction. But yeah, it still doesn't seem like you feel the break.
Yeah, I don't ever feel good about getting gas. And it's been years.
Yeah.
Well, if you still have storm debris to get rid of in Springfield, Greene County area, you can still unload it for free for a while. That's great. The Springfield City Council agreed to continue waiving the fee to drop off your tree debris following the storm until the city can get cleaned up from those really powerful April 29th storms. Knocked out power for so many people, like 7 or 8 confirmed tornadoes. Left a big mess behind all over Springfield, and many areas are still cleaning up. Well, the city council passed an emergency bill that will expend the waiver to make it free through the end of May. So the clock is ticking, but you still have some time. So you're saying there's a chance. The Missouri Veterans Cemetery in Springfield is preparing for some good-sized crowds this weekend, of course, in honor of those who gave their lives in service to this country. The cemetery is now lined with flags for Memorial Day, placed there by some incredible volunteers who gathered to get the grounds ready. The Memorial Day ceremony is set for 1:30 on Monday afternoon. If you go, you're encouraged to take your own lawn chair with you, and it is free and open to the public, and a very good lesson for young people if you have time to get them over there and take part in that.
Yep. Well, Memorial Day weekend is always the unofficial start of summer, and with that comes the heat that is on the way. Our neighbors might need some help staying cool, as they often do, and Springfield Salvation Army is going to team up with Westlake Ace Hardware and hold their annual fan drive. So when you round up your purchase at any Ace Hardware store, the money collected will buy box fans for seniors and families in need who do not have AC. Last year, customers helped raise enough money for 93 fans that were all distributed locally. So that's amazing. That's helpful. The fan drive runs from right now through June 7th at all of the Westlake Ace stores.
Yeah, it's a nice program, and certainly good timing because we know that hot weather is coming.
That it is.
I don't know if you heard about this, but this is pretty unique. NFL owners have voted to allow NFL players to participate in flag football at the 2028 Olympic Games that will be held in Los Angeles.
I guess I don't understand why it's flag football. I mean, I think it's cool. I heard about it. I'm excited, but also, why is it flag?
I don't know why they don't play real football, but maybe the concern about injury. I mean, these guys make a lot of money for their NFL teams. I don't know that owners would allow them to compete in full contact football and risk guys getting hurt.
Yeah.
So this is flag football. So it's supposed to be non-contact, and for the most part, it will be. You can still get hurt. You can rip an Achilles or a knee or whatever, but NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says having flag football in the Olympics sparked a tremendous amount of excitement among NFL players interested in the chance to compete for their country on the world stage.
I mean, it's a huge deal. That'd be amazing.
Refreshing to hear.
Yeah.
And several Chiefs players, as well as some former ones, have expressed interest in representing our country or their country, I guess, if they're from somewhere else. But it's still 28. So if you're a former player and we're talking about 28, I don't know if that's
no, a former Chiefs player, a former Chiefs, not a former player necessarily. Like, wait, where's Tyreek Hill now?
Oh, they not a former player, but they were former Chiefs. They're playing for somebody else. Okay, that's what that. Yeah, that's what you meant by that. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That'll be fun to see flag football in the Olympics.
I do think the has-beens are on their way out. You know, they're probably not going to the Olympics.
Well, they were all about the Olympics until the NFL said actual players could go play.
Right.
Because up until then, it was going to be college kids, and it was going to be all of that. But I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun to watch. And they did it again. Congratulations to Wonders of Wildlife Museum and Aquarium. USA Today readers voted Wonders of Wildlife as the best aquarium in the country for the 6th time. Congratulations to WOW. They previously won that title in 2018. I don't know what happened in 2019, but they missed it. Maybe they called off the vote or something. I don't know. They also won in 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
It's so cool. Yeah, it is a neat place. Very deserving.
Yep.
And then this Friday, as in tomorrow evening, you can go check out one of the free movies in the park at Jordan Valley Park. It is a big deal, and they've been doing this through the summer months. So get ready for the 2025 free movie, which is tomorrow, Wicked, the movie. It starts at dusk, so right around 8:30-ish. Bring a lawn chair, bring a blanket, no alcohol, and there are concession stands. Okay. Or there is a concession stand.
Yeah.
So that will be open as well. And I had a friend actually who went to that the last time and really enjoyed it. So good time.
Sounds like a good time.
It does.
If the weather's right. I know you have to tune in to Wake Up Weather with Abby Dyer. We got more weather coming in. It's going to be a stormy and wet Memorial Day weekend, which stinks because the pools are now open or they will be open starting a lot of them tomorrow.
A couple tomorrow, which is Friday, a couple more on Saturday, and then a couple more on Monday.
Well, and neighborhood pools, some of them may be already open. So I don't know. It's pool season, but it's not going to be pool weather this weekend for a lot of it. But hey, listen, I'm not Abby Dyer. I can't tell you that with certainty.
He's not a meteorologist, and he's not going to pretend to be one on Around the Ozarks. He's
I do.
Leave that to the professionals. So if you are interested, stick around, and Abby is up next.
Yep. And we hope you have a great Thursday. Back here Friday morning.